Hi everyone! Good morning, good evening, wherever part of the world you are watching tonight. So we are here again. Every Saturday, we showing up and we shared our ideas, a topic that give value to our audience, especially in our Facebook page. And tonight we have another topic to share with you guys. And before that, we'll introduce ourselves. So, my name is Marjorie, a mom of two, a wife, I work in a food service industry, and I live here in Texas, USA, but originally in the Philippines, in Mindanao. So, Bisayang Dako. Hello to everyone. So, whosoever watching right now, just comment where you from, so we know that you are here with us. So we can shout out you guys. So I have a co-business partner here, which is Sis Rowena, and she will introduce herself to you. Hi,
Hi
sis.
guys. Thank you, sis. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today or tonight? I hope you guys are all well and safe wherever you are in the world. My name is Rowena, and I am here with Sis Marge. Happy to share more insights about our amazing digital business or online business in general. And I am a wife, a mom of two teenage boys. I am an accountant by profession, and I came from the Philippines, and I currently live here in California, USA. And also, I am a proud digital business owner. Back to you, Sis Marge.
Nice background, sis. Thank you. Yes, our topic for tonight is why do we need a plan B? So, each of us, we will share our insight about this main topic. And before that, I'm gonna start first. So, why Plan B is what Plan B give me. So, Plan B give me options, not pressure. So for me, Plan B wasn't about escaping my job. It's about creating options as a mom. Working in a food service, I knew I didn't want to know income depend on a schedule. I wanted flexibility. I wanted to be present for my kids, and I wanted peace of mind. So I started building something online on the side, slow, consistent, while still working. And that plan B, it gives me extra income, more confidence, more time freedom, and less financial stress. So, plan B isn't about quitting your job, it's about protecting your family and creating choices. And that's what I teach, and that's what I lead. So nowadays, Plan B is very important because everything is so expensive, right? All the bills is going up, the groceries is going up, and the bills is nonstop. So as a mom, we have to create another choices for us to help our household, because one single income is not enough to live, right? Because we have wants, we have you know um like we want to have a vacation with our family. So if you depend on single income, no, it's not enough. So we have to find something that supplement our income, and also we can save some to our family, right? So sis, do you have any additional or whatever to
On a
add?
plan B, yes, in today's world, another stream of income is really important. And plan B is no longer an option. It is a necessity, right? I
To
couldn't agree more, sis, with what you said. Inflation rates are skyrocketing. Commodities and gas prices are up. It's increasing so much, so fast. So
Mhm.
we really need to have a plan B, right, sis?
Yes, exactly. So yes, about uses, what can you say about the plan B? What's your insight to that to share to our audience?
Okay. Yes, I am happy to share my insight about that, and hopefully our audience can get value from it.
Mhm.
So, to anyone who is listening right now or watching us right now, my question I have I have to ask you something important. Is your plan A guaranteed?
Yeah.
Because most of us, or for most people, plan A is their job. Stable paycheck, routine, benefits. That was me. That was me too. But then, well, I've been working in the accounting industry for decades, and I thought working hard, consistency, loyalty is enough. But life taught me something very real. Plan A can disappear anytime, right?
Yeah.
Remember the 2020 pandemic? So
Yeah.
it was the landscape was really bleak at the time, the financial landscape, right? Everybody, there's so many people who lost their jobs. We were not ready for that, right? It was a big wake up call for everyone,
True.
right? And then before that, we also have the 2008 recession, right? And
Mhm.
there's a lot of people who were not ready for that either, right? We were not.
Mhm.
And yeah, so yes, everybody's plan A is their job. Not everybody, but most people. But
Yes.
what happens if you got laid off? You got sick and you cannot physically work. You have a family emergency that stops you from working, or life simply throws you something unexpected.
True.
Businesses fail, companies downsizes, the economy shifts, right? Your health changes. And so, yeah, that's when plan B comes into play. It's really, really important to have a plan B, right? Because plan A pays the bills, but plan B protects your family, your future, and your peace of mind, right? So it is important to have a plan B while you still have your plan A. Let
True.
your plan A support your plan B while building it until your plan B can support your freedom. And
True.
then your plan B can become your main plan,
Mhm.
right? So,
Exactly.
yeah, I learned the hard way about this plan B thing because it happened to us. We have a uh, very nasty wake up call. Me and my husband or our family, our plan A before is my husband's small construction business. That
Mhm.
was our plan A. I didn't work at the time. I was just helping with the accounting, and I'm also taking care of my small children.
Mhm.
And then one day, we can no longer compete. We can no longer compete, and there's so much stress. We just couldn't do it anymore, and we have to shut down the business.
Mhm.
But with shutting down the business, it came with a price. We were buried in debt.
Yeah.
We were buried in debt. Everybody was calling us, credit card companies, the banks are calling. Everybody was calling. We lost our house. To be honest, we became homeless, sis. We became homeless. We lived in a trailer
Mhm.
and we were bouncing from one campground to the next. And in California, you can only stay 2 weeks at a time in a
Mhm.
month in a campground.
Wow.
So we were bouncing from one campground to the. We have three campgrounds that were bouncing back and forth. Yeah, it was hard. We lost our credit, well, loss of credit. We can no longer even rent at the time. It's hard because they see your credit score and they said, "Oh no, we can trust you."
Mhm.
So it was a very nasty wake up call for us. Yeah, and at the time we depended on family and friends, but you cannot depend on them forever. At
Yeah.
some point, you have to make your own way, right?
Yeah.
And
True.
so yeah, we did. We got up, but we had to go through that season
True.
where you know it's hard for us, but it's harder on our kids
Yeah.
because we uprooted them from where they were, used to their surroundings, their house, the memories, from
Yeah.
their friends, from their school, everything. So because we lost everything, really, it was hard. It was the hardest, and I would not wish it on anyone. what we went through, because a weak person would, would go down. Yeah. So it was very important to have a plan B in place, right?
Yes, true.
Because these things can happen to anyone. So
Mm-hmm.
before a crisis, do not wait for a crisis to arise before you do your plan B.
True.
So while you have your plan A, start building your plan B, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, I think it is very important, this day and age where everything is so skyrocketing. You have to really think about this thing, this plan B. So back to you, sis.
okay, thank you for sharing, sis. I have to add on to this topic too, connecting to your topic, because I was experienced also. The hard times. Like, I am so happy that I started my plan B already, because before I found this business, I'm thinking already, like my mind is so advanced. Like, also my husband is gonna retire in a year. So what we gonna do? So
Yeah.
I know when my husband is retired, the money that he got from his job is not enough to cover the expenses.
Yes.
So I'm thinking about, like, it's a good timing that this business show up. I was skeptical at first, but I did my own diligence, research, and I'm so glad I started. And things happen, like what you said, the COVID,
Mm,
because I found this business before COVID, and
yes.
when it happens, I'm starting earning, and I was so happy that I jumped into this business, even though my husband is against it. But guess what? My husband said, "Oh, I'm glad that you didn't listen to me." So sometimes, like, we have to, because we're married, we have to tell, like, I found something that will help our family. But since my family is, and my husband is skeptical, I do it on my own. I didn't, because I tell him about it, and he said, like, nah, forget about that, la la la. So I was like, okay, you don't support me. So I have the feeling that this business will help us in our long run, and it did. And I'm so happy, like, I work at that time, and it happens that our schedule doesn't mess up, and I want to be fully present for my kids because they're still young at that time.
Yeah.
And since I'm earning good with this business and covered my job, I was like, I think I have to quit my job and focus on this thing, since I'm earning this already, and my kids is still tiny, they want my time. As a mom, wake up early, preparing their food, waking them up,
Yeah.
ready in school, and
Yeah.
timing, and it's really helped us. So I was like, good thing that I took action, even
Yeah.
my husband is not fully into this business, but one day he will. And I told my husband, give me 6 months or a year, and I will prove you wrong.
Nice.
Happens. I'm so happy. So see, sometimes we have our own mind. We don't listen. Something like, if you believe in yourself, like, I can do this, because if I'm relying to my husband, I don't have a plan B like this. So our dreams not coming true. I help to pay bills, and it's so um I'm so happy that we can contribute something to add on
Yes.
to our husband, not give him stress, but putting something on the table.
Yes. Yeah,
Mm.
my husband was like that too, sis. He was skeptical too in the beginning. Well, he's still skeptical a little bit because I can't really blame him because there's so many scams out there.
True,
And
true.
I've been scammed before. I have tried other businesses before that
uh,
didn't work. So he's kind of, again, another one. But then you just know when it's real, it's when it's the real thing, right? Because
True.
we research, we did our due diligence on this business, and everything, all of our, is tick mark. It checks the boxes. So that's when I said to myself, yeah, this is the real thing, and I know that this is going to help us. This is going to be our plan B, right?
True.
So yeah, it is an amazing thing. Especially, I really got into this, especially when also after my husband shuts down our company.
Mhm.
My son, my older son, got sick for 2 years, and that time my husband cannot really, even though he was planning to find a job, because I already found a job at the time. But when my son got sick, he has to have a carer, right? One of us, because he had to go to a lot of doctor's appointments. He had undergone 4 surgeries at the time, and my husband is the one that stayed home with him because he can talk to the doctors and anyone, because I'm not a native speaker.
Mhm.
So if he's the one taking my son to any of these appointments, he can communicate well. So that's when I told myself I really need something else, because my job is not it's not enough to
True.
support our family needs. So this business was a saving grace. So guys out there, you have to really check this out. If you're looking for a plan B, this is it. Don't look further. Right, Sis Marge?
Yeah, true. Yeah, to all audience here watching us right now. So if you are struggling for your finances or whatsoever, problem arising in your family, and it's about time. If you saw this live, we are real person sharing our insight, our experience about this business. What's this business help us to grow, to help our family, because nowadays it's time to have a plan B,
Yeah.
because everything is so expensive.
Yes.
And a while ago we have our viewers, so guys, thank you for watching us, and
Thank you, guys.
I hope you find values in our live tonight. So I hope you take a chance, because you have a choice to take actions towards your dreams. So it's not too late to get
No,
started.
no.
And this
You
one
just,
is
yeah.
all online.
You just have
So
to be willing. Yeah. You just have to be willing to learn.
coachable,
Mm.
your effort will be worth it. So
Yes.
yeah, you
And I
will.
have to add to that, sis. This digital business became also my plan B, because it doesn't depend on my physical presence every hour, because it's built online, it's supported by a proven system, and you can do it part time or any pockets of time you have available. And you don't have to quit your job. You can do it alongside your full time job, right?
Yeah.
And even this with this business, with the system that we have, even if I'm tired, even if I'm busy, even if life happens, the system keeps going in the background, keeps working in the background 24/7, generating results. So it's no brainer. This business is one of the best, business out there. So check it out. There's nothing to lose. You just have to watch the free webinar to get a basic understanding of what the business is all about, and it would help you to get an informed or make an informed decision. So there you go. We have our websites here on the screen. Reach out to us, and we will be happy, more than happy to help and guide you. Back to
Yeah.
you, sis.
So thank you, everyone. If you want to learn more about our business, we have our website there where you can see this in our Facebook page. So connect with us, and we are more than happy to help you and guide you once you started in this business.
Yes.
So guys, thank you for
Bye,
watching.
guys.
That's
Until
all
next
now
time.
for tonight, and I hope to see you again next time, next month.
Yes. That
Thank
was
you for
fun.
watching,
Bye,
and
guys.
bye, guys. See
Bye.
you.